Today, we will be presenting an idea of respect.
Try to respect the difference.
Try not to judge people before you know them well.
It's difficult not to stereotype.
You have no idea what people have gone through in their lives.
If you want people to respect you, respect them first.
Everybody is original.
Together,
Together we make diversity.
I'm a sophomore here at Granite Bay. My name's Madison Marr. And basically, throughout elementary school and middle school, I was bullied. In about second grade is when it started getting really bad. They started calling me names and just teasing me, and they're like, I don't want to play with you. You're gross or nasty, and I don't like you. And then I transferred to a different school after third grade, and there's these two popular girls where I just wanted to be friends with them, and I wanted to be friends with them so bad that they finally were like, oh yeah, you could join our little group. And so we were friends, and then a few weeks later, one of them hit me to the point where I got a bloody nose, and she did that multiple times, but they were popular, and I was like, oh, I finally have popular friends, I could be like them, and it's really hard, and I never really told anyone about that until now. And 7th grade, hard. No one really wanted to be around me again. They brought up the names that they made fun of me with in 2nd grade and 3rd, and so I finally got here, and I told someone after I made friends and I got comfortable, and I got help. I talked to a therapist. I did all this stuff where self-harm, depression, and anxiety were one of the things that I had to deal with, and it was just really bad, and suicide attempts and hospitals. It was just crazy, and now I'm 50 days clean with self-harm, and I'm not seeing a therapist anymore, and it's been a great time getting better. But in one of my classes, we were playing a game, and they were on my team, and I didn't go for the ball, and they were like, you suck, get off of our team. And I don't know if he was joking or not, but he was joking with his guy friends and everything, so I was like, maybe he is, but it still really, really hurt. And the fact that he didn't even know like how bad it hurt. And then the next day he was like, oh, this is for suicide awareness and everything, because that's serious. And I was like, you don't even care really, like you're treating me like crap, and you're expecting to like care about other people, but you can't care about one. People don't understand like what they really do, because I know some people who have killed themselves and have gone through this stuff and are still going through it, and it's just hard to think that people can do this to others, and it's just crazy.
I think the problem really is that people not respecting each other and slurs being used. They have respect, they have slurs. It's just such a problem that people on social media and as people in real life, they call each other names, and they can't seem to figure out a way to talk to each other just nicely, and everyone can be friends. And I know the feelings of being bullied, and because when I was a kid, I didn't have any friends at all. I had like 2 friends, like 1st grade through like 7th grade. I didn't have like any friends at all, and it was just such a problem for me because people were so mean to me, and they called me a lot of names. And what are you supposed to do when you can't? There's no one who wants to talk to you about anything. It's just when people are they don't respect each other and they're mean, they don't understand how much that everyone else around them is being affected, because people right next to you could be hurting so much and they don't tell you about it. And it's just something that people need to learn to do, which is not hurt each other so much and respect each other, and make it so there's not so many issues with name calling and slurs, and try and get along and not have to worry about what everyone else thinks of you, but also make sure you treat other people with respect if you want respect yourself.
Sometimes when people use racial slurs as a joke, they don't know that it's hurting other people, and they don't know how it's affecting them because the other person could take it seriously and they're offended by it.
I believe people who call others fags or even say that's so gay really don't understand what the real meaning is, and the meaning should not be taken as such a bad thing. Like when someone says that is so gay, it's not saying something's bad. That is how somebody is and how someone was born to be, and I find that very offensive. I personally am not, but like people who are, like they find that offensive, and it's just ignorant to call someone that.
I think slurs are thrown around a lot, like especially slut. It's used way too often. It's usually used as a joke, but some people take it really offensively. I hear at least a couple a day here on campus. They're thrown around a lot.
When people say stuff like that's so gay, I don't think they really realize or have the intention of hurting other people. But when someone is walking by even and they hear it and they just don't want to say anything like to the person, they don't want to cause a big deal, it doesn't mean that they're not upset by it or like hurt by it. And I hear it a lot actually around campus, and I think it's just unnecessary. You can just say like, oh, it's stupid, or just something else. Like you don't have to make it sound so harsh when that's not actually what you mean.
So Tuesday's activity is called Wall of Respect because Tuesday is the day of respect. So every student will be getting one of these green little cards, and on the top it says, who do you respect? And you will be writing the name of somebody on Granite Bay High School's campus, whether that be a custodian, a teacher, an assistant principal, a secretary, or a student, somebody that you respect, and then a short little reasoning on why you respect them. We will be collecting these, and all of them will be posted on one of the walls in the cafeteria, and that's going to be the Wall of Respect on Granite Bay High School.